Namaste from Switzerland. My name is Mila and I'm wearing a sari after a long time. Unfortunately, sari is not really common here in Switzerland, and besides some Sri Lankan ladies, I have never seen anybody wear sari or any Indian ethnic wear. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about the 7 reasons why I love India. But please keep in mind that I'm not like one of those travelers who traveled around the world and then they end up in India and they were like, wow, what a beautiful country, cool country, amazing people, delicious food, like that. No, in my case it was totally different. I fell in love with India even before going there. Only like about 10 years later I went for the first time in India. So I was 14 when a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, introduced me to India and Hinduism, and this was kind of like as if something opened the curtains in front of my eyes, and all of a sudden I saw in front of me an amazing, vast, mystical country that was waiting for me to be explored. So I'm gonna talk about the 7 reasons in this video, even though there are hundreds. And the first and foremost reason I will keep for the end. So keep in mind that the reason from 2 to 7 came much later. So reason number 7, as I already mentioned, is the ethnic wear. I absolutely adore wearing saris. For me, sari is the most elegant, classy, versatile, sophisticated and feminine style of dress. It is a timeless beauty and I can't wait to go back to India and wear it daily. I'm also following Shama Bhumika on Instagram and Sabia Sachin. Whenever I feel like doing some iPhone screen shopping, I just scroll through their page and I'm like, wow. And some of the saris are even, and lehengas are on my bucket list. So let's see if I can afford some of them. Reason number 6 is the diversity. I love the fact that India has everything to offer. If you are ocean lover and endless beaches lover, then you can go to Goa, Varkala, Gokarna, Lakshadweep, Puri. If you love the mountains, there are these beautiful, beautiful hill stations in the Himalayas. If you love lakes, then go to Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. If you love deserts, then go to Rajasthan. If you love rivers, then please go to Kerala backwaters. If you love ancient temples and architecture, then India has plenty of them. India is the mother of the oldest culture in the world, so this is the perfect place to go. So I absolutely love the fact that India has to offer everything for everybody. Reason number 5 is that it is never boring. Every day is somehow different and new. Like, I love the fact that, I just go down the nearby shop to buy milk or a snack, and then the whole trip can turn into adventure. I'm just like, I'll be back in 10 minutes and 1 hour later I'm home, like, oh, I fed some cows or stray dogs, or a monkey stole my bag, or I just met a friend, or this or that. It is amazing. Another thing is also that there are a lot of festivals. Nearly every day is like a festival there, especially like if you go to Vrindavan, then literally every day it's a festival in celebration of Lord Sri Krishna and Radharani. But there are like about 50, if not more, festivals a year in India, with the biggest, of course, Diwali. Then there is Janmashtami, Gopashtami, Govardhan Puja, Radhashtami, Ganesh Chaturthi, Holi, etc., etc. So really, this is a place. This country is just, you never feel bored. It's like so full of energy. I love also the fact that there is like organized chaos. I don't know how to explain differently in other words, but you have to go there and experience this for yourself. Reason number 4 is the food. Me, as being pure vegetarian, no fish, no meat, no eggs, also no onion and garlic. India is paradise for vegetarians like me. And also it is a fact that I love Indian cooking. Even here at home, like 90% of the time I cook Indian dishes, rice, dal, sabji, chapatis, And if you have watched also some of my previous videos, you know that I actually love very much cooking and baking. I absolutely love all Indian sweets. You can put anything on the plate, I will eat everything. But of course, number one is gulab jamun and number two is ras malai, but I adore all other Indian sweets. Reason number three is the people. I find Indian people the most amazing, funny, beautiful, happy, and intelligent. I think Indian people are the most intelligent people on this planet. Also, I love the innocent smiles of the little kids. And also the motherly affection that the elderly ladies are having towards me. In my experience, like I remember once I was just like a few years back, I was walking in the streets of Vrindavan and I was wearing of course sari, and then one old lady, she must have been 70 plus, she just saw me from far and said, "Beta, you look so beautiful in sari, can I give you a hug?" And she hugged me really like a mother, and just like tears were running down my cheeks. It happened also that shortly after that I had to leave Vrindavan, so everything was just like so touching to the heart. I love also the fact that they truly love their country. They are really like truly patriots, many of them at least, and this is something that I share in common with them. I also love when I go to take rikshaw and I'm like asking the rickshaw driver, "Kitna rupia?" and he, "Give what you give." And I'm like, "Really? 1 rupee? No problem, 1 rupee, no rupee." They're really like, I love their energy, I love their humor. It's just so amazing. Reason number two is the hot weather. I absolutely love hot weather. I was born in the capital city of Macedonia, where the temperatures in August would rise up to 48 and even 50 degrees. And I grew up without AC, so I don't know if this is imbibed in me or I'm just like that by nature, but I absolutely love hot weather, and everything that is below 25 for me is cold. I've been traveling to quite some countries around the world. I hardly ever swam in oceans or lakes or rivers because it's a big no for me. The water is always cold. Only in Dubai, when the water was like 30 degrees end of August, then I took I was swimming in the sea, otherwise no. And also I spent 2 summers in India, 2018 and 2019. In 2018 also without AC, but I survived and it was pretty much okay. But I have to mention one thing that I experienced there, negative experience in the summer there was, I got like, how you call them, no blisters, but boils under my armpits, and only later on I found out that was because I overate mangoes. I ate so many mangoes, I think about 1 kg daily. And then a friend of mine in India said, you know, mangoes are hitting the body, so that's why I got these boils on my body. But other than that, it was just an amazing experience. So you can imagine all this combination of food, hot weather, amazing people is just like my happy place. But which one is the most happy place for me is the reason number one why I love India, and that is Krishna and Sri Vrindavan town. So me being a devotee of Sri Krishna, this is obviously my reason number one. Krishna and Vrindavan are not different. Krishna was born in a town near Vrindavan, Mathura, and then he spent most of his childhood and early years of his life in Vrindavan and the surrounding area called Brajabhumi. And these places are absolutely amazing. I mean, just Vrindavan, the town Vrindavan has about 8,000 temples. So I highly recommend, and my humble request to all the Indians, that they should at least once in their life visit Vrindavan Dham. It will just change your life for the best. It is just like such eye opener and heart opener. It is like mystical experience that you will get there, and you will just fall in love with Vrindavan. You will lose your heart and your soul, everything in Vrindavan. So these are my 7 reasons why I love India. I know there are people who won't agree with me, and that's understandable. And I have also noticed, like, there are 2 kinds of people. You either love India or you hate India. There is somehow nothing in between, because India is like that, because India reveals her beauty only to those who are ready to open their minds and their heart. For those who are not, it remains closed, it remains dirty and stinky and whatever negative thoughts they have about India. So I hope to see you soon again. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.